Hey there guys, it's Robert from United Brothers. So I've actually had a couple of my fans, some of our fans tell us that they want to see our game collection so far. So I'm actually going to do the first part of mine. So if you guys know what the Sega Game Gear is, it was a console back in the early 90s all the way up to like 97 is I think when they stopped them. It actually was a pretty cool little console. It competed against the Game Boy. Everyone of course complains about the battery life, but I thought the Game Gear was pretty fun. I'm a huge fan. I used to be a huge fan of Sonic. I still am a little bit. I actually collected most of the Sonic games for the Game Gear, so I thought I'd want to show those off. And then me and Damon as well are going to do updates every year on our game collections. We're going to do a few more coming up as well, but this is going to be the Sega Game Gear one for you so far for 2015. And so let's get started. Okay, so the first game I have right here in my Game Gear collection is Sonic the Hedgehog. So this is a 1991 release. This came out at the same time as the Genesis one. The Sega Game Gear was pretty much a portable Master System, so this game looked completely different. But as you guys can see here, this is an original one from 1991 right here. See how cool that kind of is? You don't see games kind of packaged this way anymore. It's just kind of cool. It's kind of like a throwback in time a little bit. This is still a little bit before my time, but it's pretty fun. So that game, this game right here, I definitely gave it. This game's awesome. I love this game like crazy. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one here. So big surprise, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So it's kind of cool actually about this one. This one's actually an original one from 1992, never opened. This thing's still factory sealed, and it was actually a really good game too. I actually have loose cartridges of this one. Pretty common. It came with most of the Game Gears, but it was a really good game to come with it and have fun with. Everyone had this in their collection. Again, another cool throwback in time. So this one actually right here, so this is Sonic Spinball. This came out in 1993. This one right here actually in 2000, a game called Majesco bought out the rights to actually repackage and resell some Sega Game Gear games along with a new Sega Game Gear. Theirs actually was a better one because it had a better screen and everything like that. This is actually right here. This game's actually from 2000. It's actually a reprint of the 1993 game, but I actually didn't mind. You can get these for 12 bucks, and I thought, yeah, why not, you know? They look pretty cool in your collection because trying to get the ones for these is almost impossible now, either if you get the PAL version or the US version. But yeah, I like this game a lot, and I thought it was pretty cool. 12 bucks, why not? So this one right here too, actually, I found out as well, this Sonic Chaos right here was actually another game that Majesco released in 2000. So this is actually another reprint, but it was actually, it was cool. I thought these were really cool for really cheap. I mean, why not look the part, you know? And if you think about it, they are still a real game, it's just a reprint. So that's pretty cool. Here we got Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. This game right here was from 1994. I really actually like this game a lot. This is probably my favorite one on the Sega Game Gear. As you can see right here, this is actually the PAL version from the European area. This one's actually pretty cool. It's a little bit in rough shape, but I got it for a pretty good price, and I was pretty happy with it. So as you guys can see, there's another really cool throwback to the past here. So that one's a really fun one in my collection. I enjoy this one a lot. This one right here is one of my favorite ones that I was able to get. This right here is actually Sonic Labyrinth. This game came out in 1995. It's actually not a very good game. It actually wasn't made very well. The only thing is there was a lot of collectors that actually sought after this one because it's so rare. I couldn't believe it, but I actually got my hands right here on an actual North American one, which you can't find at all with the case or the manual or anything like that. This one's actually not in too bad a shape. I got this one for a really good price. I was really happy with it. It's not one of my favorite Sonic games, but it was cool to be able to pick up and actually have from the Game Gear library. So that one I really like to get, and as you can see here, it's just kind of a cool throwback as always. And then this one right here, out of all of them, I think, second to that Labyrinth one right here, this is Sonic Blast from 1996. This game actually right here is actually one of the hardest ones to find. And believe it or not, this one's actually still factory sealed. This one's brand new. I got this one for an amazing price. This is actually an original one, and I'm not going to open it. It was actually a good game. It was probably the best looking one. It just wasn't a very fast paced or very well performing game, so not one of my favorite ones, but it's kind of cool to know that I actually own this one. It's pretty hard to find collectible. The last two games that I have in my 2015 update is actually, they're both loose. This is Miss Pac-Man for the Game Gear. It's just a port, and you guys all know how Miss Pac-Man plays. Really fun game. Can't go wrong. And then this one right here I actually picked up. This was not one that I played as a kid, but I got this one for pretty cheap. This was actually RoboCop 3. It's actually a pretty fun little, I think it's fifth-person shooter. Pretty fun little shooter. Not bad at all. It was another really fun game, so Yeah, so as you see there, that's my 2015 Sega Game Gear update, and we'll be bringing you more, so thank you for watching.
Should get some rest. We gotta start looking for this temple as early as we can. Now, my guess is if we start at the portal and kind of split up.
No, what are you doing?
Did I do something to you? I'd really like to know, because you keep getting on my case for what seems like no reason.
He's just trying to help.
See?
Sorry, Jesse. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this guy telling us what's what.
I'm just trying to get ready for tomorrow.
You're the only one wearing that stupid jacket. Don't tell us what to do.
Take that.
Oh god,
Fine.
Wouldn't.
You know what? I get to wear this jacket because I know how to build. But that doesn't mean I don't.
Oh, I just saw another error in the game.
Threats don't
Look at the little cutscene, little subtitles down there. There's like a
Jesse,
double
you're
space.